Ah, ah, ah. Hey guys, I'm trying to work out a few technical difficulties, so forgive me. There's gonna be a little bit of a delay, but do not worry, the Zatsudan will continue as planned. Just I'm still not ready yet, so just give me a few more minutes. Thank you. Ah. All right. I think we're good to go now. Let me just switch over the screen, lower the music a bit. All right. What's up, guys? It's me, Papa the Survivor, and I'm back. With another Zatsudan. You know what? I think I can make myself bigger. I want to make myself bigger. Hold on a second. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Um, and as you know, I usually do these kinds of talking streams or just anything involving just keeping, personal stuff or music to my room on my laptop. So apologize if the audio quality is a bit iffy. I apologize if the 30 frames per second is not enough. It's just what I'm able to work with because, as you know, my main stream setup is in the living room, whereas my side stream setup is just my laptop in my room. But besides that, yeah. Hey, um, how's it going? Yeah, as you know, I always take Saturdays off just to recharge, and then Sunday we regroup, and I pretty much um talk about just what's been going on with me, what I've been doing, what some general stuff that I want to talk about, and then obviously at the end we go over the stream schedule for the coming week. So I guess the first thing I should talk about is if I was maybe a little bit low energy last week, um, especially during the Duolingo stream. Um, Recently last week, at the beginning of last week, excuse me, it had come to my attention that well, I had a part-time job. I had a part-time job. It was in retail. And I usually do retail part-time jobs anyway, so it's no big deal for me. But this one was at the mall. I live like maybe 10, 15 minutes away from the mall. But it's not bad. It wasn't bad, and then again, it wasn't good either. But I did it anyway over the holiday. Before I started streaming, just to make some money. Um, but I found out that I guess I'm not employed there anymore because I only had a 60-day contract because it was a seasonal position. And I get that, but I also thought that maybe they would keep me on anyways, just in case. I I um I didn't read into any of the actual jargon of it because I just don't read. But yeah, I sort of figured that maybe they'd keep me on until I resigned, but I guess not. So yeah, I don't work there anymore. So I'm kind of back to the drawing board on trying to find a part-time job to make some money. But also, and I'm not only that, I'm also trying to find a job as an assistant stage manager for local theaters. Cause my main goal, um, aside from streaming is not my main goal, but the main career that I want is to be a successful stage manager for many different shows at theaters and whatnot. And that's like my main dream. But obviously, if dreams don't work out, then a backup plan uh is to get an MFA, like go back to school, get an MFA, and then be a professor at the community college that I went to. Cause I learned a lot from there. I really like the place. And I feel like I do a good job as a professor. I don't want to be a teacher. I'm not ragging on teachers because teachers are they're unappreciated, and I feel like they deserve all the respect that they get. But I do not want to. I do not want to teach, you know, anywhere from elementary school to high school. I just can't do it. I feel like being a professor, like I can teach what I want to teach instead of what the curriculum wants us to teach, and I can get a better, relationship with the students. So that's my backup plan anyway. My main plan is, be a stage manager. So yeah, I've been trying to find a part-time job or an assistant stage manager job or an assistant job somewhere. Yeah, but keep in mind, guys, that once I am, hired, expect the stream schedule to change. Like I won't be able to stream, 6 times a week anymore. I'll probably have to cut it down to like 3 times or 4 times a week. So yeah, instead of streaming every day with a day off on Saturday, I might have to change the schedule up to every other day for maybe shorter periods of time. So yeah, the stream schedule is still gonna be the same for now, but once I have announced that I got a part-time job or I'm employed somewhere, expect the schedule to change. Expect less streams and expect shorter streams. That's basically it. So yeah, but also, as you guys knew, I was planning on trying to get my driver's license this past week. Um, I didn't fail the test because I didn't take the test. because my learner's permit had expired. And I didn't know that I needed, you know, a good permit in order to take the exam. I was under the assumption that I didn't need a permit to take the exam. I could just say, "Hey, I'm taking a driver's exam, so and so, yada yada," just with my knowledge. But yeah. Um, so yeah, Wednesday I was just feeling really, really down in the dumps. Just really contemplating like the choices I've made and hoping that everything I've worked for up to this point hasn't been for nothing. And yeah, I was feeling them sad boy hours. Yeah, I was really feeling those sad boy hours on Wednesday. That's kind of why I was like low energy during the Duolingo stream. Uh but yeah. Um so, the plan is I'm going to get a new permit, which is easy. I just need to take the written test again, and then I'll schedule a new driver's exam, and hopefully I'll get my license. Because you already know it's something I've been trying to work on. And also, I talked about it briefly, I think during the karaoke stream, which is unarchived now. Or was this a Zatsudan? I really don't know. I don't remember. I think this might have been a Zatsudan. Yeah, it was a Zatsudan. I briefly talked about it, but yes. During the week of February 20th, I will not be streaming that week because because ma- um homeowners management is coming to redo the floors for our home. And I don't know if it's going to be just like the living room or the living room and the bedrooms, but they're going to like cuz right now in the kitchen dining room area, it's like wood. Well, it's not solid wood. It's kind of like, laminated wood flooring, and then the rest of the house is just carpet. And then the bathroom is this kind of like laminated tile like design, or maybe it is also laminated wood. I haven't paid close attention, but yeah, they're redoing all the flooring in our home. It's not. Then again, our house isn't really that big, so it shouldn't take that long. But still, so they'll be coming. And but also leading up to it, just be expecting shorter streams because I also have to um move stuff out of my room, and unclutter my room, especially my closet. So my closet, because I need to, prepare for that. So that whole week, the President's Week, I will be taking a break help to help with moving stuff around, and especially because they're redoing the floor, so I won't be able to stream at all that week. But I'll still interact, on Twitter and on YouTube. I've seen the comments. I've seen your comments on YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching my VODs. Thank you for supporting me. And yes, please like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. But yeah. What else? What else is there? Oh yeah. Um, Yesterday I went over to my buddy's place. Um, let's call him Friend F. Yeah, we'll call him Friend F. So I went to Friend F's place, um, which is a ways away from where I'm at. I'd say like maybe a good hour away. For his monthly Smash tournaments that he holds, and they're not like huge organized events. They're just like little kickbacks. With me and my friends. However, Friend F forgets to tell me that it's also Friend A's birthday. So, and it was supposed to be like a costume party. So, and I was caught off guard because I was picked up by a couple of other friends, and I saw them like dressed. I was like, whoa, what's the occasion? And they said it's friend A's birthday. I was like, what? I've been, I've, I've, I've I've, I have not been told. I've not been told it is friend A's birthday. I'm sorry for the stutter. Sorry for the stutter. I'm just trying to figure out the words to say. I have not been told it is friend A's birthday. Friend F forgot to tell me. And then they were like, yeah, it's a costume party. So I was like, oh, well, the only costume I have, or the only costumes I have are Scorpion from Mortal Kombat and Kylo Ren from Star Wars. And Kylo Ren's a big beefy costume. But yeah, I feel like I probably would have just worn black eyeliner and that's it. If I'd have known. If I'd have known. So yeah, I get to his place. I say what's up. And then I tell friend I'm like, you didn't tell me it's friend A's birthday. And he was just like, yeah, I forgot. Because they all use Instagram. I don't use social media. Personally, I like the only social media I use is just YouTube and Twitter. But I don't really post on Twitter. I just kind of check a bunch of posts from people I follow, primarily VTubers and artists, and some VAs. And then YouTube is obviously YouTube. I just follow people that I watch. So yeah, I'm not really on social media that much. So yeah, I'm not in like the Instagram group chat. I only know them through phone number and Discord, and that's it. So yeah, I didn't get the memo, but it's all good. It's all good. So obviously we're all hanging out. We're all chilling. We're all playing the game. I also do the commentary for some of the matches. And right now well, I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you what happened is that the bracket was set. The bracket was set, and I had to go up against friend F's brother, friend S. You know what? No, you know what? Instead of friend F and friend, we'll call them F Kun and S Kun, and then A Chan. Not the A Chan from Hollow Live, but a different A Chan. So I'm paired up against S Kun, who's actually really good, and I've been practicing trying to perfect my Sephiroth. So I'm first set up against S Kun, but then F Kun has to add like I think two more people to the bracket. So he added the two more people. He reshuffled it, and I'm no longer against S Kun. So I'm like, okay, good. I can just chill. And so I figured, all right, it's gonna be another tournament. I'm probably gonna win the first two matches, go up against someone good, and then just go in the loser's bracket. However, I ended up beating the person who was really good, and then yeah, because he was really good with Ike. Like he legitimately scared me. Like it could have that match between us could have went either way. And I'll just call this person contestant B. Yes, contestant B. I ended up beating contestant B. Contestant B went to loser's bracket and ended up winning loser's bracket or advancing in loser's bracket. And I make it to the to the winners finals against F Kun, who has always beaten me. I've never beaten him. It's always been the matchup between his Samus and my Sephiroth, and I've only gotten like maybe one stock off on him, occasionally two, but that's pretty much it. And so I lose to him in winners finals. I get dropped down to losers bracket for losers finals against contestant B. I beat contestant B and I make it back into the grand finals. But sadly, I did not win the grand finals. I SD'd off the edge with Sephiroth's down air, and I ended up choking both matches because it's best out of 3. I choked both matches and I lost, sadly. But it is what it is. That's why these coming streams there's definitely gonna be some changes. And I'm gonna practice because next month I will win. I'll come back and I'll win. Hopefully. Um, that's that's pretty much been how my week went. Some downs, but also some ups. And I just hope it keeps going up from there. All right. Um. Okay. What else should I talk about? Well, I guess I can talk about how. You know what? I guess I can announce it. So, thanks to my birthday money, I was able to go and buy a capture card. So now we can play Nintendo Switch games. Yep, and the first two games we'll be playing this week will be Switch games. So look forward to that. They're on the schedule. They're on the schedule right now. I haven't posted the schedule on Twitter yet, but I will after the stream. So get ready for some fun. Um, and of course, I don't need a capture card for it, but we're also gonna be playing some Xbox games. And I'll be streaming them using the console companion app. I don't really like the regular Xbox app's remote play feature because once you go idle, it kind of it kind of disconnects from the whole thing. Whereas once you go idle, like on console companion, you still stay on the screen. And I've always used console companion, like back in the day when um when both of my survivor brothers were here. Well, okay, youngest survivor brother is here, but um middle survivor got relocated for his new job um on the East Coast. On the East Coast. So yeah, he's over there now. But back when, we were all together, especially during what the Game Grumps call Backstreet Boys reunion tour, we would play a lot of Monster Hunter World specifically. And we had like 3 Xboxes at the time. I have an Xbox One S that I got from my uncle because he didn't really use it anymore. Um, and then the main Xbox One was the one that youngest Survivor brother was using, and then we had a third one that was our dad's that middle Survivor brother was using. So we were all playing like online, but also not really online because we were just right next to each other. But imagine if they brought split screen back for a game like Monster Hunter, you know? I know we're kind of, segueing into a world without split screen games, but I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of multiplayer. Cuz, we grew up on split screen couch play with like 2 to 4 extra controllers. And they got rid of that from Halo multiplayer. They were gonna add split screen and then they dropped it entirely, which is why I'm frustrated with the state that Halo's in. I mean, I'm gonna play Halo Infinite eventually, but just the story mode and that's it. And then I'm kind of done from the Halo franchise, sadly. But I'm getting sidetracked. So, anyways, yes, we will be playing console games now, thanks to me having a Switch capture card and me being able to stream Xbox games. And I don't have a PlayStation, so sadly we can't play any PlayStation games. Until I get PlayStation Premium's cloud service. But I need money for that. I need money for that. Um but yeah, look forward to that. Um what else was there on the agenda? Um dang. You see, this is why I should write like a list of what I'm going to talk about, because I had like a good number of stuff that I wanted to talk about. Um, hmm, I apologize, guys. Don't think I'm like trying to fill in time. Like I genuinely, want to chat because normally, I'm just playing games. I guess I could talk about, maybe some of the games that I played. Like, um, like West of Loathing. Uh, I've noticed that, viewer retention for West of Loathing is kind of low, so I'll probably put that game on the back burner. Even though I like it, I know, it's probably not a lot of people's favorites, and I get that, but I'll put it on the back burner. I'll probably bring it out if I really don't know, what to play. And then I'll keep doing the Duolingo streams, but I'll probably just keep them to twice a month. And then obviously I'm gonna keep doing Dragon Ball streams. Like, that's not gonna change. We'll keep doing Dragon Ball streams, but I do want to alternate between streaming PC games and console games. And I've figured that I think one week I'll stream PC games alongside Dragon Ball games, and then the following week I will stream console games alongside Dragon Ball games. And also, thankfully, I didn't get any copyright strikes um from the unarchived karaoke stream we had. Thankfully. But I think that's also because of song choice, and also because the volume was just really low, and also because I didn't know that desktop audio was muted. So, yeah, I'll probably keep karaoke streams to once a month just to be safe. And once we get copyright striked, then like no more karaoke streams. So it's basically playing chicken with karaoke streams. Yeah, so look forward to that. Um, hmm. What else do I have on the agenda? Just some games that I'm thinking about, cause I have the emulated versions of Personas 1 and 2 for the PSP, but I'm kind of debating whether I should get um Personas 3, 4, and 5, cuz 3 just came out for either Xbox Game Pass, cuz I have Game Pass and it's available on Game Pass, or wait until I have enough and get it on Steam. Yeah, I'm curious, guys. What do you think? And then last time I played Budokai Tenkaichi 3, um, I've been unable to successfully get the beam struggle off on Frieza. So, I hope I don't have a whole stream dedicated to beating Frieza, and, I'm able to beat Frieza, just go into the Android Saga, and then hopefully the Buu Saga, hopefully if it doesn't take too long. So yeah, we're gonna keep playing Budokai 3, because I do want to go through, um, everyone's story mode, and find all of the like different cutscenes for the alternate choices, because there's still 3 different choices that we can do for Goku. Because the first choice was obviously the main story, like we fought Frieza and we fought Kid Buu, but we didn't get the Oob fight, sadly. And I feel like I can have a whole stream for that. But I feel like I might save that for the very last. And then with Vegeta's is also different, because he's got 3 different routes. He's got the main one, the one where it ends with him and Goku as Gogeta fighting Gotenks, and then one with him going Super Saiyan 4 and fighting Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So yeah, we'll be playing Budokai 3 for a while. We'll be playing Budokai Tenkaichi 3 for a while. But um but I feel like once we're done with Budokai Tenkaichi 3, I want to move on to playing Budokai Tenkaichi 2, because I think that has a much better story mode. and a much better flow of like, the plot. And it has a better soundtrack, in my opinion anyway. I like that soundtrack. And then once we're done with Budokai Tenkaichi 2, we can play Raging Blast 2. Cause that plays just like the Tenkaichi games, but like, HD models and the same music. So yeah. But I'm thinking we'll keep doing Xenoverse because we'll just keep making characters. So Xenoverse isn't gonna go away anytime soon. But once we're done, like, with the retro Dragon Ball games that we've been playing, I feel like I might just get into Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Because that does a good job of telling the story. Maybe not to complete accuracy with the manga or the anime, but it's pretty good and it's very reminiscent of those old school Dragon Ball games. I'll just have to save up some money so that I can buy the complete edition, which is already like $120, which I do not have the money for. And then, dang, I should also plan on investing in a hand camera or invest in a camera that can display my hand so we can do some sketching streams. Just some chill chatting and sketching, and I could probably do that in place of like, just a Zatsudan. Because I haven't sketched in a while. Alright, what else is there? What else is there? Huh. Dang, I really don't know what else to talk about. I guess I can talk about more stream ideas. Considering we were able to successfully do one karaoke stream, if we're able to successfully do another karaoke stream, what I want to do is dedicate a whole karaoke stream to singing not like just nothing but Yakuza songs. Like from the karaoke, from the disco, or even just some of the theme songs. And I also want to save up money so that eventually I can buy Red Dead Redemption 2 on the PC. Cuz I had it for Xbox, but I gave it to my dad cuz I already played it twice, but I want to play it again and play it with mods because well, mods just make the whole game look better. Especially when I get a mod that makes John. Spoiler alert: you play as John Marston in the epilogue, and I want to get the mod that makes him look more accurate to how he is in the first game. Because in the base game, it honestly just looks like a John Marston skin over the Arthur Morgan model, and it just doesn't look as good as it should be, in my opinion. But yeah, and Red Dead Redemption 2 it's such a fun game. It's honestly like, if I didn't, like, before I played Yakuza 0, Red Dead Redemption 2 was my favorite game of all time. But now it's my second favorite game of all time. And luckily I do have Red Dead Redemption 1 on my Xbox still. I can easily stream that. I don't know why they haven't ported it over to the PC yet, but I don't know. Maybe they will sometime in the future if Rockstar gets their crap together. Considering what happened with the horrible GTA trilogy they released. And I'm also You know what? Once we're done with like retro Dragon Ball games and we're done with Kakarot, maybe I can just stream like a retro game or something. It doesn't have to be Dragon Ball. I can keep doing Xenoverse 2, maybe even Fighters if I'm done with Xenoverse. Or like done with Xenoverse until new DLC releases. I can play Fighters. But once we're done with like retro Dragon Ball and whatnot, I feel like I can replace that with some GTA because I emulated you know, San Andreas for the PS2 as well as Vice City for the PS2. So we can play it how they originally were, at 1080p, and it'll look good. And I know some of you are thinking, well, why don't you just play the PC version with mods? Well, I do own the PC version of San Andreas, but I don't know how to mod it, and modding is kind of a hassle for me. So I feel like it'd just be easier just to play the regular vanilla game. And I mean, it's already good. I don't really think it needs mods just to make it look better. Because all I'd be doing is just making it look, you know, beautiful, gorgeous, LA. You know what I mean? I don't think I need that just to play San Andreas. Oh, goodness. But, yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I apologize for some of the dropped frames, guys. We dropped 54 frames, like 0.1%. Oh, we are dropping a lot of frames. Either it's the Wi-Fi or something. I apologize for the stream quality. I haven't dropped this many frames before. But besides that fact, I guess that's really all I have to talk about. Dang, I wish I had more to talk about, you know? Because, you know, I'm not trying to, like, force myself to say stuff to just fill in time, like, you know? I normally, like, stream nonstop, but, you know, I just need that day off. Um, but, yeah. I guess that's it. So I guess I can switch over to showing you guys the schedule for this coming week. Alright, so as you can see, tomorrow at 5, we will be playing Super Smash Brothers. I won't be playing online against anybody. I'll probably just be playing What we'll be doing is we'll be playing the World of Light story mode. And then if we get to a point where we beat it, I'll probably just be practicing against the CPU. But it'll be a level 9 CPU. So either I'll get my butt kicked or I'll kick its butt. And then Tuesday, we will be playing Fire Emblem Three Houses, a game I very much like. As I stated before, I like tactical RPGs. This is one of the best tactical RPGs I've ever played. And yeah, well, also because I don't have Fire Emblem Engage. But yeah, I'll play Three Houses, and then eventually, at some point down the way, when I get Engage, we will play Fire Emblem Engage. And Wednesday, we'll be playing Yakuza 0, my favorite game of all time. So yeah, you guys get ready for that. It's gonna be fun. And then Thursday, we'll be back with Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. We're gonna beat Frieza, and then move on. Hopefully I don't end up spending like the whole stream or a whole hour trying to beat Frieza, because that could be kind of embarrassing. And then Friday, I'll be streaming at noon. I'll be streaming Xenoverse 2. It'll probably just be the Android Saga parallel quests, because I have plans that weekend. And obviously, I don't stream Saturdays. And then Sunday, I will be, ready for another Zatsudan. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And this is the schedule for the week. If something does come up, I'll obviously let you know in the schedule. But yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, guys. Hopefully the stream doesn't get muted. If it does get muted, I'll just appeal it. I will appeal the mutation of our stream, because this should be copyright-free music. And if not, then I'll appeal it. And if the appeal doesn't work, then I'll just delete the VOD from Twitch and it'll be on YouTube. But yeah, I hope everything works out. Alright, guys. The recording of the VOD is definitely gonna be shorter, because all of that downtime beforehand won't be on it. But yeah, the Twitch VOD will obviously be longer. But yeah, that's it for the stream, I guess, guys. Again, I'm Papa the Survivor. Thank you for supporting me, as much as you can. Oh yeah. The last thing I wanted to say, I've decided, I decided that, instead of calling you guys, I think I'll just call you guys my survivors. Because we made it this far, we've survived a lot of stuff, we've survived early 2020s, we survived Backstreet Boys reunion tour, we're surviving in our own rights, doing everything we can, just trying to live and trying to have happy, fulfilling lives. So yeah, I think everyone's a survivor in one way or another. So yeah, you guys are my survivors. We're all survivors. Alright. Anyways, guys, my survivors, I am Papa, the survivor, and I will see you guys when I see you guys. So see you later. And I've really been having fun streaming, so thank you all so much.